Hello students, good morning. Once again welcome back to our online teaching of St. Thomas School Mohua. Myself Nimisha Mehta. Hello students, how are you? How passed your unit test too? I hope all well. Okay बच्चे, today let's start our remaining part of textbook grammar. We learn degrees of comparison, then indirect speech, idiomatic phrases. Now we go as per our next topic for verbs. We already studied in grammar part verbs, tenses. Do you know? No? Present tense, past tense and future tense. Here, verbs are the most important component of any sentence. These words talk about the action or the state of any noun or subject. We studied now about verb, main verb and auxiliary verb. Action word. This means that verbs show what the subject is doing or what is the state or situation of the subject. Here example they given, he ran to the store. Here the verb ran describes the action of the subject he. Who ran? Then he. Okay? Here the verb ran, run past tense, ran, describes the action of the subject he. She is a creative person. Here there is no action being done. Instead the auxiliary verb is shows the state of the subject. She is. She as being creative. Who is creative? Then we automatically replied she. So here is a creative verb. Okay बच्चे, there are different types of and classification of verbs. Some of the most important ones are listed below. Action verbs. I am singing. Here singing is a action word. I am writing. Writing is a action verb. So here we studied about action verb. These verbs talk about what the subject is doing in the sentence. Action verbs are one of the most easily identifiable types of verbs. Which action verbs talk about what the subject is doing in the sentence? Action verbs are one of the most easily identifiable types of verbs. To recognize them, you simply have to look for the word in the sentence that answers the question, what is the subject doing? Rose is painting the kitchen. Rose is painting the kitchen walls. The subject here is Rose. And what is Rose doing? Rose is painting. Hence, painting is our action verbs. My dog is sleeping on the sofa. Here, we understand. Who is sleeping? We automatically reply my dog. Okay? Now we go as per transitive verbs. These action verbs have a definite object on which or for which the action is being performed. That means what the action has a definite recipient or object. To identify them, you can ask the question, what is the subject verb? Okay? Rose is painting the kitchen wall. Here object as a kitchen walls. So definite recipient or object. Okay बच्चे, now intransitive verbs. These verbs also show an action but here there is no specific object on. Those who having properly identically object, it's a transitive verb. The no object, look here, which the action is being done to recognize these verbs. We ask the question, what is the deed, the subject verb? If there is no answer present, then the verb in the sentence is intransitive verb. Rose is painting right now, but we don't know what Rose is painting, which things painting by Rose. So it's called intransitive verb. Whenever they give an object, it's a transitive verb, and they did not identify the object is intransitive. Okay बच्चे, I hope you understand, and I send PDF for practice exercises as a verb. Okay बच्चे, take care, stay home, stay safe. Bye. Thank you.